For me, fertility acupuncture started back in my master's degree, which was a long time ago. And I did my research project on fertility. And then when I got out of that program, when I graduated, I had my first miscarriage. And I started studying and working with an acupuncturist in the city. And the effects for me were really profound, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And then I connected with RMA about 16 years ago to work on the pre and post embryo transfer laser acupuncture study. And it just blossomed from there, and it's turned into this great, really full program, and I've been here ever since. So we did a research study a number of years ago looking at a couple different things, and one of them was laser acupuncture. And that's when you use a really gentle wavelength of light energy to stimulate acupuncture points. The acupuncture points that we use are all targeted towards relaxing the nervous system and improving blood flow to the pelvis. And what we found was that the women who had that before and then again after their embryo transfer had up to a 15% improvement in implantation rates. And patients really love it. It's very calming to be able to come in a few minutes before your transfer, have some laser, relax for a few minutes, take a few deep breaths, and then we bring you down for your transfer and then treat you a second time in the recovery area when the transfer is all over. A typical workday is really different every day, which is something that I love about working here. So usually I start off by seeing people that are maybe trying naturally or doing an IUI or prepping for an IVF cycle. And then later in the day when transfers start to happen, I shift over and I work with transfer patients doing pre and post embryo transfer acupuncture. So it's really neat to work with people at all different phases of where they're at.
One fun fact or surprising fact that I'd like to share with you about acupuncture is actually the needle size. So I wanted to kind of show you. It's going to be hard to see because they are in fact so thin, but they are flexible and they're about the thickness of a cat's whisker. You can fit about 25 of these into a standard blood draw needle.
It can be as simple as getting to know the patients and hearing their stories. It can be the satisfaction of somebody getting off the acupuncture table and just saying, I feel so much better, thank you. It can be big milestones like a positive pregnancy test. And of course, all of us love when we get pictures and birth announcements.
One of the concerns a lot of people have are the needles. I know you guys are getting blood draws and you're injecting yourselves, and the needles that the doctors are using and you are using are not like our needles. Our needles are as thin as a hair. And I just want to show you they are solid. There's nothing in them, there's nothing on them, and they are so flexible they can be tied in a knot. You know, if you truly are needle phobic, we do have the laser available. That's only in the Norwalk office, but we can use that during your cycle as well as that transfer time if you're willing to come to the Norwalk office. So that might be a good way to go if you are very versed in the needles or don't feel like they are for you.
So I started off wanting to be a professional dancer and had several knee surgeries, and that kind of killed that, but I still dance all the time, right? Now it's Zoom classes and hopefully back in person classes someday soon. I think acupuncture provides support on a lot of different levels. So in addition to a lot of research supporting the use of acupuncture to enhance conception and pregnancy rates, I think that a lot of people find it really helpful in terms of relaxation and balance and maybe some other things that are going on while they're in fertility treatment. So people come in and they'll talk about difficulty sleeping or headaches or digestive disturbance or other symptoms that might be troubling them while they're doing fertility treatments. And acupuncture, as you know, really works on balancing the whole body. So people talk about feeling the benefits both on a physical and an emotional level. So not just helping support pregnancy rates, but supporting people and helping them be more comfortable and relaxed during the whole process.
One of the things we work on, in addition to helping you have a successful result with what you're doing with RMA, is to help with some of the side effects that come up. So some of the medications can cause headaches, can cause nausea, can cause fatigue. Some of the procedures can cause bloating and discomfort in the lower abdomen. Those are just some of the side effects that can come up that we can help mitigate and help you feel better, easing you through the process.
So I think one of the things I wish patients knew is that we have a full team of support people. The IFW program, Integrated Fertility and Wellness Program, has free yoga classes, and we have these wonderful counselors and support people and support groups and nutritionists and acupuncturists, and that we have this really full program to take care of all of you. And I wish people knew about it and could take advantage of it from day one. So just getting the word out about us.